I'm going to take the time to discuss some of the techniques that we're going over with in the Realistic Approach to Combat course. This video is for students that are taking the course. I really would appreciate you taking the time to pay attention to what I have to say here. And hopefully that will save us some time in the future so that we could progress you a little bit quicker. Now, I get a lot of questions about the difference between a combative system and a competitive system. This is a combative system. Realistic approach to combat is designed to save your life. These techniques that we discuss are deadly. We cover topics about coming in on your opponent. I'm not going to go into great detail about some of the techniques we discussed, but I will say that this is not a competitive system. Competitive systems like karate and taekwondo are designed for the ring, where you have a referee, where you have somebody that's going to break up the fight if it gets too bad. If that's what you're looking for, obviously this is not the course for you. Now, POC I get a lot of questions about that. Is POC a good technique to enter with through right to right lead with lead forward obstruction? Of course, POC is a wonderful technique, and if you recognize lead forward obstruction from right to right lead, you can immediately apply POC, and if applied with enough attitude and enough aggressiveness, POC could be a very devastating technique. Now, most people are not going to expect you to POC in on them, and let me go ahead and tell you what the deal is. You're living your life and you're respecting everybody. You have no problems with nobody. You're willing to talk about anything, whatever your case may be. You just run into this one person who does not want to show you the respect you deserve. Okay. Well, the average person is not going to come up to you and run their mouth to you and disrespect you and crowd your space if they haven't already whipped your ass in their mind. How many people do you know just run their mouth knowing they're going to get beat down? It doesn't happen. If somebody's disrespecting you, they've already whipped your ass in their mind. Now, when do I attack? I attack when somebody's running their mouth to me, disrespecting me, and they get in swinging distance. At that point is when I attack. I realize that in this world, a 12-year-old child carries the strength to kill with one blow, and that is the truth. Am I willing to take the chance? No. If you come running up on me, running your mouth, disrespecting me, and you get swinging distance, you're going to get hurt. That's just the way it works. I'm going to gain control of the situation, and then we'll talk about it. Basically, you have to realize that. So, if you find yourself in that right to right lead position, and you feel that you have to attack, by all means attack. If you use POC to attack with POC and use it aggressively. Apply it aggressively. Now, the big question is, does POC land with no further problems? Listen, in the best of all worlds, yes, but you never can predict what's going to happen or the skills of the person that you're trying to apply the technique to, of course. What is the only other thing someone can do to stop POC? That would be a secondary obstruction, either crossing center line or holding center line, depending. Now, the average person, 8 out of 10 people, are going to give you that secondary obstruction to POC crossing center line. Why? Because they're going to overreact. As you're slamming in with POC, they're doing anything they can to avoid being hit. So they get that rear barrier up, it's going to cross center line. They're going to overreact, and 9 times out of 10, that's what happens. We would go into the variations appropriately that's discussed in the program. Now, running into that person that likes to hold center line, it's very rare that you're going to run into somebody who knew that you were going to POC anyway. And if you do POC in, and this guy is so good that he can block your POC with a secondary obstruction holding center line, that's fine also, but we want to go into the Loy variations that we discussed. The inside variations, such as Loy Pop, Loy Lop, those variations would help you there. You could learn more about this if you like by doing a little research on Steve Grody. He's very good at the traditional John Fawn trapping. You might learn something from him if you search him up. I have a lot of respect for him. Very good instructor. If you have any more questions, you can contact me, Ken Wells, KUNGFUKEN at ymail.com, Kung Fu Ken at ymail.com. Thank you very much.